And, there's nothing that way. And in here is another kind of stupid area, but the lightning shield really helps you kind of deal with it. And you're going to be stuck in this water here. Let's see, where are we going? Oh, I gotta go this way. I'm thinking ahead. I thought we were already to the section that I was worrying about. There's nothing in this area. This is the section I was worrying about. That's why I couldn't figure out where to go. We have one goblin here to deal with, but he's nothing. Just kick him into the water, and it insta-kills him. And then you come over here. Just leave the spiders alone, and you activate that lever to climb up this thing. And you just kind of leave the spiders alone because they're gonna drown anyways. They're not really anything to worry about once the water starts raising. And then you can just fight off these things because they come at you in a big swarm. And last time I did this, they only came at me like one at a time, but now there's like 3 of them. But they get taken down real easily, and when you block, they get stunned on the shield, so then you can kill them even easier than you could before. And there are holes in the wall that will hold items. One of them, I believe we already passed it right there, has a Master Assassin's outfit, so the maximum, so if you have Stealth 3, you'll be able to use that, and it gives you the best stealth that you can get in the game. I have no reason to acquire that. I can't even wear it, so we're going to go ahead and skip it. Going to go ahead and skip past that, and just let the game move us on up to the next area. And we're going to get attacked by more of these things, which I don't know what these little squid flying creatures are called, but they're a real pain in the butt. But as soon as they hit me, they'll get stunned by the lightning shield, and then I will be able to really quick just finish them off. And when you bash them, they will still have the effect as if they got stunned, the electrical effect around them, but they didn't actually get hit by it. They're not actually stunned. Like, they got hit by the shield, but they're not actually stunned by the effect. Yeah, you would think the electricity would act differently in the water, but yeah, Rooster, video game logic is video game logic. I can swim with the lightning shield, and it causes no problems. So let's get out of this area. And there's a couple of goblins up here to deal with, but they aren't really a problem. Oh, I didn't actually need that rope arrow. That's okay. Doesn't hurt anything. It actually sounds like the goblins are fighting those little flying pieces of junk up here. Pop our last arrow. Get out our shield and sword. And we'll just take care of these ones real quick. Just right off the edge. Right off the ledge with them. Really simple to take care of those guys. And right here is a Ring of Fire Protection, which we're not really going to get any use out of. And an Arcane Robe. An Arcane Robe requires Magic Affinity 3. It is the best mage armor that you can get in the game. And we cannot use it. It gives you plus 20 mana, plus 2 armor. You can see that this here gives me plus 3 armor, and this is only tier 2 of the endurance armor, whereas this is tier 3 of the mage armor. So you can tell that the plate gives you more armor, however, that actually gives you mana. But you'll find when you get the best armor for warriors, you actually get a little bit of health from it as well. So we got a couple of skill points there. There is a secret area this way, if you can get up here. There's just a spider here guarding a chest, which there's not much in the chest as far as I remember. If I remember correctly, it's just like a couple of potions. I think there might be a scroll in here. Oh, there's a couple of scrolls. Okay, and there's a full health potion. So yeah, that's actually a chest that's really worth grabbing. That's a chest that's actually worth acquiring. There isn't anything there besides this chest here. Which, more scrolls that we probably won't utilize. Yay, that's happiness. Save really quick, because I think there's a loading screen, if I remember correctly, just up this way. Yeah, right there. Pasuri, I started like 5, maybe 10 minutes ago. Not that long ago, but I'm doing pretty good now, getting into it, so I'm pretty happy. Right here is a Shadow Steel Staff. And the Shadow Steel Staff is the best staff in the game, and well, until a certain point, depending on the decisions you make, it is the best in the game. And it's a pretty good staff, but I will not be utilizing it because I have a shield that is, well, good. The lightning shield is really, really awesome, and I want to hang on to the lightning shield. And you can't use the shield and the staff simultaneously, which would be awesome if you could, but unfortunately the game would not allow that. Go ahead and heal up. There is a goblin over... He should have been... Oh, there he is. Okay, we'll just kick him off the ledge. And there he goes. And here is a Bow of Winter's Breath and a magic mushroom, which those mushrooms, collect them and save them because they will come in handy later. The glowing shield ice lag is a lightning shield. When enemies hit it, they get stunned by lightning. It is a really, really good weapon to have. You'll see it in action here pretty soon. And what did I was just going to say? Oh yeah, the Bow of Winter's Breath. This is a bow. It's a magical item that has a charge on it. When it's fully charged, the next arrow you fire will freeze your target. But we can't use it because we don't have archery too, so I'm not going to use it, unfortunately. But if you do an archery playthrough, that's not a bad weapon to have. That's kind of the way to use spells if you're an archer, is to have those, or an assassin. Both work. And the area we're in now, you might recognize if you ever watched a trailer or you played the demo. This area is part of the demo. This area is part of the demo, and also what's used in the trailers. So this is probably the most publicized area of the game. Pasuri, where we left off... last time I forget what we were doing. It's been so long for me too. Honestly, it'll just have to be recapping in the other videos. I honestly can't remember where we left off last time. But we're making our way... Hold on. We have something to take care of. I'll get you in a second. There we go. Okay, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I forget completely where we left off, so I apologize. I can't really update on that. Yeah, I can't update on that. But we're making our way out of the Temple of the Spider, is essentially what we're trying to do. We're trying to get out of the temple because we've already done everything that we need to here. The Skull of Shadows got taken by Arantir, and so now we're just trying to get out of here. Trying to make our way off of the island. And there's nothing back this way. That's what I was trying to get at right there. There's nothing back that way to grab. So you just kind of need to move on. And I'm actually going to wait here for a second. Get the rope bow out. Get the rope bow out, and there should be an orc that walks out. There he is, right onto that platform. You shoot this rope right here, and crates. And goodbye, orc. That never gets old. That never ever gets old. Okay, I lost my train of thought for a second. Okay. Now, here's a little trick with the fire sword, with the earth fire sword. If you hit the orcs with oil and then strike them once, they will just burst into flames. Sorry, I opened the console there. I meant to hit 1 and I hit tilde at the same time, because 1 is my heal spell. And I hit the tilde key at the same time. Now this orc's going to come through here, so we're going to cut that, and it's going to miss. But it got him on the return swing, so that's okay. And he got hit by it as well, but I don't think it killed him. There's the lightning shield in action. It stuns them. When it has a full charge, at least. Any other time, it doesn't stun them. It's a normal shield at that point. And they took me down, because orcs. You know, I just did a really quick little bit of playing to get reacquainted with the game, and they didn't kill me. They never touched me. And here they completely destroyed me at that one spot, because I am bad at this game. Oh, well, that's okay. We'll kick you off the edge again, or you'll get stuck on the goblin body. What? What? You're supposed to trip over stuff that you get hit. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, there's that orc. He's right there. Let's go ahead and shoot that again. Kill that orc. And let's not die this time. How about that? That's probably a good idea.
Not this sword. Never.
And leap attack. Or just kick into the spikes. Whatever. The orcs, they all go down the same. But there isn't really anything to loot in this area. There's nothing special other than a bunch of traps that you can trigger to try to kill your opponents. but there's not really anything to loot here. So I'm going to kill these orcs really quick and then move on from here. Heal up really quick. Come on. Come on. Go down. Go down. Just die. Just, how hard is that? I think there's one behind me, but because of the brightness settings, I can't see it. I can't see them. And yeah, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The brightness settings are as high as I can get them. It's just the game at this point. There's not really anything I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about the brightness settings. Okay, heal up again. Okay, and here's a little kind of trap they get for you. Just sprint up these stairs, really easy to avoid, and then you duck into this side spot here, and then that just goes past. That will just one-shot you, so watch out for that thing. But here's another Soul Drinker, if you missed the one before. Like, we still have the Soul Drinker from earlier, which isn't a bad weapon, but on hardcore mode, it's not really one you want to keep around. It's not really worth it, because the amount of health that it gives you back just isn't worth the damage that you lose. On hardcore mode, a lot of weapons really aren't worth it. They're not as effective. Okay, so go ahead and pop that heal again. Drink another mana potion because they give you them by the dozen practically. And we'll move on. Now, if I remember, which I don't, yeah, we're pretty much at the end of this area. We'll pop the... If I had realized we were this close to the end last time, I probably would have kept going. Or at least the end of this chapter. So we're going to climb up this rope. I said we're going to climb up this rope. Sprint jump across here. And then we're pretty much going to leave the island. We're to the end of the trail. And we're going to go back to the city. So you got to pop a rope arrow there.
Once you recover the skull and free your father, it will all be yours.
And now Zana's talking to Sarah. She's saying, like, hey, you can overthrow your father, and you can make everything your own instead of his. And Sarah wisely says, hey, one impossible quest at a time. Which, kind of, yeah, I agree with that. It's one thing to try to fight a master mage slash necromancer lord. It's another to try to overthrow your demon father. Let alone do them simultaneously.
Get in the rowboat and we'll head out to the ship.
Duncan.
But here we're back on the ship with Duncan, and here we're going to break the news that Lyanna was killed by Arantir on the island, and you can kind of see the wheels turn in his mind when he realizes, oh no, Arantir has the Skull of Shadows. That's why he left. That's why he's already gone, because Arantir has already left. He left hours ago. Apparently he pulled up anchor and just took off because he got the Skull of Shadows, and he thought he killed you when he threw you into the spikes on the spider goddess statue thing, and you got brought back. You got essentially resurrected by Zana. So he does not know that you're going to be coming after him at this point. He thinks he's won. He pretty much knows that he's won at this point. So he's heading back to Stonehelm to finish off his plans, which we're going to learn about later, what his exact plans with the skull are and how they involve Sereth's father.